Okay, so, this is gonna be a serious video if it turns out right. Um, I don't know. I know I look bad, and, that's not the point of any of my videos, because I know you know, I don't know, but I realize I don't look the best, so there's no need for that. But, tonight, or rather recently, I have, come to some sort of, I don't know how to put it, really. I guess you could call it like an awakening, or some kind of awareness. No, it's almost, and I don't want to sound weird, or I don't want to sound silly or egotistical in any way when I say that I've come to some sort of enlightenment, in the sense that it's an inner self enlightenment, where I am understanding more about myself. I'm understanding more about the world around me, in that it doesn't matter today what is said or done, because it's hard to phrase any of this, so I hope you bear with me, and I understand not anybody watches these anyway, but I just need to have a sort of outlet to get these things out of my head, just to work through it a little bit, I guess. But I've come to an understanding that my anxieties don't matter, my fears, my insecurities, none of it actually matters, because our place in the universe is so small, and so, not meaningless, but it's without consequence. I mean, sure, there are consequences for the things we do, but only in this sort of self-important view that humanity has, that, this world is all we have. But in essence, this world is just another planet in another galaxy, in this endless universe where random matter and random particles have come together to make organisms, multicelled organisms that really are just an accident. And I understand there are religious views not being accounted for in what I'm saying. I believe there is a purpose to our being here, but at the same point, there is only the purpose of living life to its fullest, to being happy, to being free. And what kind of life are we living if we walk around wallowing in our worries, wallowing in our fears, letting our fears control our lives, letting little arguments become the end of a relationship, or letting misunderstandings become accusations, if that makes any sense to anybody but me. And I just find that this view of unaffectedness and this view of being patient and being kinder and being more in harmony with everything instead of against everything, and instead of against all calmness and sense of serenity, I'm going with it. I am serene. I'm happy. I may get stressed out, but no one is 100% all the time. But it's the fact that if I let this positively affect my life, then it can be an amazing life for me and for everyone I'm involved with. I mean, I'm kind of going on, and maybe I'm not making any sense, but I guess what I'm trying to say is that we should be living happily, and that I'm seeing huge changes in my life just from being positive, just my work ethic, my relationships, everything's changing, all because I'm starting to realize that the little things don't matter. The anxieties don't matter, the fears don't matter, none of it matters, because it's not natural to be against all the harmony in the universe. It's not natural to be going against the flow. It's natural to feel stressed, to feel worry, but to let it control your life like it's controlled my life for so long is pointless. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of life. It's a waste of goodness. Because if you can spend your life being a good person, if you can spend your life helping people, being patient, being kind, being loving, there's no end to the good things you'll see in your life. But if you're like me and you let your fears and anxieties run your entire life and ruin your relationships and drive people away from you, then you gotta back up and take a look at things. But more than anything, I think I'm coming to terms with myself and being happy with myself and understanding myself more. There's so much to say, and I hope I'm explaining it okay, but I'm changing and I'm becoming a better person, and I'm happy, and I hope that affects the people around me, and I hope that the people I love are just happy, and that I can somehow contribute to that by not putting expectations on them and by not holding them accountable for all the things I find wrong in myself. Not blaming them, but taking the responsibility and choosing to let go of all of the negative things that have for so long chained me down. And I'm not going to let them do it anymore. And I want to, I don't know how to explain it. I want to be a better person, and it's happening just because of that positivity. And in the last 2 weeks, I've seen more changes in myself than I've seen in months. And I don't know what's driving it or what's causing this insight into myself, but it makes all the difference in the world. And I'm not going to waste another minute being chained down by all my fears and all my anxieties, because everything will be okay. Everything is always okay, and it will be. Nothing can happen to me that's going to destroy me. Nothing can happen to me that's going to end I mean, short of getting hit by a bus.